For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in your etheric energy, ground it down to the physical with some general messages. I pull a spread on your finances and career. I pull a spread on your love life. And then I close out with spirit guide messages. Right away, you guys, well, I titled you guys' reading Weathering the Storm, because you guys are sailing through the sea right now. And sailing through the sea means sailing through your emotions. I mean this metaphorically. You are coming into like uncharted waters. You are learning how to navigate these uncharted waters and these storms and these things that are coming with you. These are things that you have kind of pushed down for a long time, though, is what I'm getting here. So we're going to talk about it here. But first, I got the song Head Over Feet by Alanis Morissette. And so the lyrics are like, I had no choice but to hear you. You stated your case time and time again. I thought about it. You treat me like I'm a princess, and I'm not used to liking that. You ask how my day was, and you've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet, and don't be surprised if I love you for all that you are. I couldn't help it. It's all your fault. Your love is thick and it swallowed me whole. You're so much braver than I gave you credit for. That's not lip service. You've already won me over in spite of me. And don't be alarmed if I fall head over feet. So Cancers, you could be falling head over feet in love with like somebody here, or this is somebody in love with you, of course. This could be the cause of like certain emotions, but we're going to talk about it here because you guys have shadow work and rising up as your two cards here that you guys got. First things first, Spirit wants you to be a little more compassionate, like with yourself and with others. There's a need for you to really release judgments against yourself and against others, okay? The Rising Up card says, you must learn to recognize and explore uncomfortable emotions. You can stuff them down for a little while and you control them for a short spell, but like a dam bursting, they will eventually come out and explode into behaviors such as unchecked anger, eating disorders, addictions, and numbing activities. Learn to sit quietly with your intense and often painful feelings, sadness, guilt, shame, grief, or hopelessness. Rise into your consciousness for a reason. Explore them and be curious about them, as it's all a part of the wonderful human experience. This takes practice, but be assured that you will be safe as you journey through these feelings and that they have messages for you. Now, as you learn to work with your shadow side, your darkness, you will find that light starts to filter in. It takes work and commitment, but this powerful process can be life-changing. Instead of numbing your feelings with damaging behaviors and instead of ignoring strong emotions, you must face them head on. When you learn to feel them fully, they will release their control over you. All right, and we have shadow work, which is card number 29. I didn't read that one, so I'm curious to see what it says. The shadow work card reminds you to wish the best for everyone. Otherwise, you might lose friendships. It can also indicate a victim mentality and the repetition of destructive patterns. It's time for you to actively work on becoming a more compassionate person. If you run away at the first sign of hardship in a relationship, you set up a pattern to fail in all other relationships. If your actions have impacted your life negatively, maybe it's time to look inward and see what you have to change. Relationships require consideration, maturity, and emotional work, but they are worth it. How are you deceiving yourself? Oh, shit. Cancers, this is like reeling into you. No wonder the Weathering the Storm came through for your title reading, okay? This is going to take a lot of accountability here. So for those that just don't want to listen to this reading, I honestly don't blame you, but I think that you should listen, especially if it's hard for you to hear. How are you deceiving yourself? What masks are you wearing to hide your true self from others? It's time for you to learn from your mistakes, because the choices that you're making could be the reason why everything appears to be going wrong. Perhaps you have been wishing ill on others and hoping they will fail. If so, you need to apologize for your mistakes. Honest reflection is encouraged. Shadow work is deep inner work that involves being honest with yourself about your own weaknesses. Try not to be too hard on yourself, but be willing to make some changes. You are on a journey to becoming your authentic self and embracing your true path. So, damn, you guys got a lot of harder cards, okay? I'm just going to be honest. So, Cancers, there's a need to really reflect here on the way that you treat others around you. do you truly reciprocate, or do you get so self-consumed by maybe emotions that it comes off as a very self-serving behavior or narcissistic behavior in some type of way? Have you been using coping mechanisms such as drugs, alcohol, sex, deflection, or whatever, eating disorders it brought up? Do you have an eating disorder? Like, there are things right now where spirit is warning you, like, you can change the course that you're sailing down right now. Yes, these are uncomfortable, uncharted territory. However, you are the captain of the ship. And if you don't like the way that you are sailing, you can only blame yourself. So you have rising up and shadow work. It's time to rise up and face that darkness within you that you've been inevitably avoiding. And I say inevitably because it's like, or relentlessly avoiding, but it's inevitable for you to look at this point in time. You also have the sailor and the chiromancer. There may be something that you've been wanting to say, okay, or you're not articulating yourself properly. Instead, it may show up as ways of like asking for attention or like pity, wanting people to almost like feel bad for your circumstances, and completely discrediting what anyone else is going through by like making yourself the main character of the story. That's what this talks about here. And that's why the sailboat is here with the sailor. It says new influences and wanderlust. The sailboat card talks about, or the sailor card talks about here, wanting something to change, wanting to start to go in a different direction, but you not actually sailing your boat into that direction. It's like you have this wanderlust behavior of like dreaming and fantasizing about something new, but you're not actually taking the time to do the shadow work to bring it to fruition here. So you do have the Thorns card. On a positive though, I do feel like your love life is going to be going really well. Just throwing that out there because I can tell that this reading is going to be a little bit heavier, okay? But it says weathering the challenges ahead will bring in new and positive future. So again, it's like it's time for you to take accountability here for your own emotions, for the way that you react, the way that you cope, the way that you do things. Because I feel this energy of like possibly, again, like both cards said, maybe you've been wishing ill will on somebody else, or it's so easy to like look at somebody online and just be like, oh my gosh, this person thinks that they're perfect and blah, 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 because you're not feeling great about yourself and you're feeling less than perfect in yourself. And so it's like taking that energy out on others. That is called evil eye. And so maybe you've unconsciously been doing this, right? But it feels like there's this projection here on the outer world due to your own feelings of lack or limitation that are within. And that's what the shadow work is asking you to see, so you can truly step into your authentic self and have this beautiful, new, prosperous future that you want and desire, because it is meant to be yours. We do have the Fool card right behind it, which is positive news, and it talks about a new beginning, but you have to have the courage to embrace change, take risks, and be adventurous in order to actually step into this new beginning. That means taking accountability. That means, righting wrongs. That means saying, you know what, I can see where I have been a fucked up person. That means, my sweet poor dog. No, she needs help. Sorry, my dog has a cone on because she got bit by a bug, and I don't want her like nipping at it, at her wounding there. Now, of course, I say compassion here because we have compassion showing up. Let's go and read the compassion card as well. That was behind the rising up and the shadow work card. That's card number 17. This card represents expressing compassion for yourself and others. Swans symbolize pure love and divine balance. If you're compassionate with yourself, it will flow into how you treat everyone else. Perhaps you've been pushing yourself lately or been unkind to yourself by rushing things, feeling stressed, taking too much on, or trying to follow strict regimens or ideals. Relax and show yourself some latitude. If you judge yourself harshly, this judgment is then passed on to others. And this form of energy just makes everyone feel bad. Become quiet and turn inward, concentrating on your heart center. Your heart will let you know what is good for you and seek out experiences that are rewarding and full of light. When you honor yourself, being compassionate becomes so much easier. You see your struggles in others and can feel what they are going through, and you are able to lighten their load by sending them good thoughts rather than judgmental ones. Focus on shining your light in the world and becoming a beacon of hope to others. This is not the worldly trappings of fame, money, or status, but it's true success. When you come from a heart-centered approach, your endeavors will be more prosperous than if you just focus on ego-based outcomes. So there's a need for you to really meditate, be compassionate and generous towards yourself, but also be compassionate and generous towards others. Spirit's really having you guys dive into shadow work. It's retrograde season. And so retrograde means that it gives the illusion that all of the planets are going backwards at this time, right? They're not really traveling backwards, but it gives the illusion that they are traveling backwards just because of the way that things are set up. And so when they're given the illusion of traveling backwards, all of these illusions within ourselves that maybe we've been running from, hiding from, trying to escape from, surface, and it's brought up to our attention for our betterment. It's not an attack against you, of course not. It's more so like, hey, this is an opportunity. If you don't like how things have been going, we can change this. It is raining and storming here. I freaking love it. You can see the raindrops in the pool, and I think that's so great. Let's go ahead and see what comes out live on camera, of course. We're going to use my Citadel deck. Messages, please. Okay. First one is the twins in the reverse, which is dual natures and self-protection in the reverse. I actually am not aware of that card. We also have the alchemist in the upright, very beautiful here. That's balance, and that is destruction. And then we have the priest in the reverse, which is perseverance and faith, and then deception and trickery with the enchanter right there also in the reverse. Your overall energy is the muse. Generosity is your overall energy. So right now, more than ever, is a time for you guys to be generous, nurturing, caring, loving, all of your positive and light attributes of your sign that you innately carry within yourself. Now's the time rather to give back rather than try to receive or take, okay? That's the muse energy, and being inspired by that there's equal give and take in situations and really learning what reciprocity is. So let's go ahead and see what the twins is. 144. Ooh, go ahead and look up the numerology of 144, the angel number there. There could be a message for you. In the reverse, it says the relationship isn't with another, but with yourself. What was in balance is now off kilter. The two sides you are warring make it hard to make decisions, or perhaps you're struggling to balance periods of manic productivity with sluggish demotivation. It's time to bring your energy back into balance and work out a happy medium. Okay, so it's like you have this dualistic nature about you right now. Maybe some of you guys, and I say this, of course, with love, just out of intuitively speaking here, would benefit from seeing like a psychologist or psychiatrist. Some of you guys might be experiencing BPD, like bipolar depression is what I'm getting here. Bipolar depression is what I'm hearing in my head, though. So BPD stands for something different? Borderline personality disorder. Interesting. So my fiance here says borderline personality disorder, but I'm getting something different. So you could take either of those. I'm not diagnosing you, of course, but that might be something that you might consider, or getting help for outside of yourself if you feel like you're struggling or resonate with that. Of course, I hope that you're not. We also have the alchemist in the upright here, which is card number 58. What is this? Okay. It says, in order to create, be it a new project, a new chapter in your life, or perhaps a new relationship, something must first be dismantled in order to make space. But in alchemy, nothing is ever truly destroyed. The new is built on the foundations of what has come before, and there are lessons to be learned from the rubble. So you guys are building on top of like a tower moment is what I'm getting here, honestly. The tower represents something catastrophic almost coming in, whether this is emotionally, physically, mentally, it doesn't matter how it chooses to show up in your life. It's just an epiphany moment. It's an opportunity. And when the tower crumbles, which is what feels like is happening here, again, however that's choosing to be expressed in your life, it's giving you the opportunity to use all that, the foundation here, and rebuild with it, okay? Reusing the material almost. Like, what did you learn from this? And that's why they're saying that there's a lesson in this. With the priest and the enchanter in the reverse here, again, these are not cards that I've pulled at all for any other zodiac sign. So this is a very interesting reading here. The priest in the reverse is 78. With loss of faith comes loss of motivation. Feeling defeated even makes the simplest of tasks feel insurmountable. Try to think back to more optimistic times and remind yourself, I am worthy, I am capable, I am able to change my own fate. And you are. Fate is determined by your free will. Your destiny is one thing, but fate is another. Fate is a compilation of all of your choices and decisions that you make in each lifetime, and they create a fated outcome. All right. So you can absolutely choose differently here. And then we also have the Enchanter, and the Enchanter is card number 70. They're actually of the same element, which is interesting. And that one's also in the reverse, and it says the Enchanter reverse addresses the repairing of relationships after deception comes to light. You or somebody you may know may have had the truth of their deceit revealed, losing them the trust of others. Now is a chance to work together to reach a state of reconciliation. Okay, so this is about learning to rebuild relationships here. The relationship with self, the relationship with spirit, the relationship with others. This is about learning how to alchemize, how to take accountability, how to practice true reciprocity between people, and not making your emotions or another's emotions more important here. It's recognizing the equal balance of like, oh, okay, this person holds space for me, so I'm going to take the opportunity to hold space for them now, and this could be like in your romantic relationships as well. Venus is about to go retrograde. And once it does, it's in the sign of Leo. So if you have Leo in your chart at all, you definitely do want to take this very seriously, because it's only going to highlight any relationship shadow side that you need to work through. Okay, so it could bring up a lot of arguments. It could push people away that are actually good for you, things of that sort here. This is platonic, romantic, business, anything that may come up. Let's go ahead and see what comes out of the Mystical Journey Oracle for the Cancer's reading, please. Cancer's reading. What are the most important messages? Okay, we have breaking free, perfect, and new beginnings. Wow, both two cards here that I have not pulled. Again, all your cards that I'm pulling, Cancers, are very like for you. I have not pulled them for any other sign thus far, and you're the 7th sign that I've done this week. So it's card number 32 breaking down to the number 5, and card number 21 breaking down to the number 3. So let's go ahead and see what breaking free is. Card number 32, please. The power of the mind is an incredible thing. Many scientific studies have explored the placebo effect, whereby ill people are given an innocuous sugar pill and told it's effective medicine. As much as 70% of patients reported an improvement in symptoms because they believed the drug would help them, and an amazing phenomenon. Using the essence of this idea, the Breaking Free card asks you to believe in optimistic outcomes. Release yourself from your negative thoughts, which are depicted in the artwork as a long, scaly serpent that tries to invade the mind with toxicity and pessimism. The hand of the mind, the hand of the goddess is soothing and extracting negative thoughts as she whispers an ancient language to help you shine your light onto the world. When you draw this card, it means that you've been living in your head way too much, overthinking and catastrophizing. A universal truth is your beliefs create your reality. Once you understand, you need to make a concerted effort to free yourself from harmful thought patterns. If your thoughts are dark and you're always entering the worst case scenarios, you are putting that energy out there and strengthening that possibility. Actively choose positive self-talk, as it is a powerfully effective practice. If you start by giving yourself a simple compliment, you will change the negative thought frequency that you are stuck in. And that's what Spirit's saying, to like take a look at your thoughts, master the mind. The mind makes a poor master, but a great servant. And that's what's coming up here for you. So it's saying to master your thoughts and dive into them, hold space for them. It's okay to have negative thoughts. It's just not okay to like act on them, Ask yourself, where are these thoughts derivative from? Why are these coming up? What are they trying to show me? What are they trying to communicate to me? And allow yourself to alchemize them, as you have here, the alchemy card, right? Alchemize them and release them here, because they don't serve you. They're only meant to show you here something that the universe wants you to work on, your soul wants you to work on. Let's go ahead and see what the alchemist represents. The alchemist, please. This is definitely a different reading than I expected to give, honestly. Rising up and energy shift. So you got the rising up card yet again. We've already read this one out loud. And then we also have energy shift here. Energy shift is card number 12. 12 represents completion. This card appears when you need to pay more attention to the energy you're giving out. If you concentrate, you can become aware of the people who are draining your energy, the energy vampires. These are people who leave you feeling tired and depressed. It's time to guard against those who will bring you down. If you can do something for if you do find yourself in negative situations, and this can sometimes be unavoidable, learn to transmute the energy. Any detrimental thoughts directed towards you are designed to hurt can be transformed into harmless exchange. You have the choice. You can retaliate and create worse feelings, or you can transmute the energy. A transmutation can be achieved by filtering undesirable energy through a shield of healing blue light, one that you have visualized and created. Call upon your angels and guides to assist you with this task. Calm your mind and imagine it is a serene lake, creating in the process a state of peace and relaxation. Imagine the blue healing light going from the bottom of your feet and out the top of your head, filling with you with beautiful energy. This action will transmute the harmful into the harmless. Know that you have the power to bring positive change. Okay, so again, this is about shifting, rising up, shifting your energy here, recognizing, again, your blueprint and others' blueprints, what is giving to you and feeding your soul, what is depleting you and draining you. Okay, and then taking accountability for all of that and changing it. So it's very beautiful, powerful energy. It is. And this is definitely weathering the storm, if I've ever seen it in cards. Okay, and then we have trust here that's showing up, and we have divine being as your overall energy. The trust card is card number 34, which breaks down to the number 7, letting you know that you are on the correct path and it's okay and safe to trust yourself. Ooh, interesting. It says a person who once hurt you is about to re-enter your life. In the past, you let this person into your heart's sacred garden and they trampled on it, leaving scars. Can you trust them again? The leopard quietly watches, assessing the situation. Her instincts do not lie, and you'll feel in your gut whether or not this person is good for you. If you continue to allow people in your life to hurt and upset you over and over again, ask yourself, how many chances am I willing to give? Can you accept this person as they are, knowing their core behaviors will never change, and be okay with that? Or do you gently release them for your life and realize that they may be a good person in many ways, but they're not good for you? Ooh, Cancer. So yeah, you definitely are going through a lot of relationship, friendship changes here. Okay, and all of this has to do with a big lesson on yourself and recognizing your imprint and their imprint. So you're learning an energetic lesson. Again, very, very distinctively here. Let's go ahead and see what we've got, please. Messages, please. For Cancers. Messages for Cancers. We have the eagle here, and it says you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. Yeah, you're gaining a higher perspective at this point in time. Okay, you're being shown the way. Flowers is your current energy here, which says be generous. Success and emotional fulfillment are yours. So you have a lot that's coming in to support you during this time. Again, as I said earlier with the Muse card, generosity showing up here, and then be generous showing up here. Now is the time for you guys to give rather than receive. Now is the time for you guys to give rather than take, okay? Very important for you guys to know that during this time here. It's going to help transition you towards the sun. There we go. Open your heart to the enormous growth ahead, and then your overall energy, which is mounted. And it says, know that you are protected as you face challenges, but remain cautious, all right? So Spirit's telling you, like, look, you're on this uphill battle here, or you are. This is, some of you guys are definitely in either your Saturn return or you're going through a major ego death right now, which, I mean, I kind of feel like I'm talking to somebody who's never been through an ego death before. Maybe you have in like very minuscule ways, but this is such a substantial level where the level up is going to be so much greater than whatever you're considering as the setback. Okay, it is going to work out in your favor in the long run here, but you've got to persevere. You've got to be honest with yourself. You've got to work through these energies. There's lots of flowers. Some of you guys might benefit by being out in nature and around flowers during this time. Pay attention to the birds around you too. Eagles can definitely be showing up to you to kind of send you spirit messages here. And you guys are more than welcome to look up the Eagle Messenger and see what that's about, okay, for you here. But the eye of the eagle here is gaining a higher perspective of a situation. The adventurer, yeah, it says responsibility and expectations. All right, and it was showing up in the reverse with the storyteller, which is viewpoints and control. All right, so the storyteller card, of course, can talk of like, with it in the reverse, it's, hold on, let me see. $140. Okay, it's about recognizing the embellishments. There's something trying to manipulate you right now. Okay, so don't be fooled by showmanship, or like if you're in this energy, it's asking you to have everyone's best interest at heart and being honest. Okay, stop forcing people to conform to the role that you think that they should play in your story, and learn to communicate and see things from their point of view too. Not only should this improve how you perceive others, it will help you build better and more solid relationships. You guys are definitely learning major lessons in regards to relationships right now during this time, Cancers. Okay, this could be, again, like I said, platonic, romantic, in regards to family, co-workers, bosses, business partners, all of it. All right, so definitely. And I feel like this has been a long time coming, because I just heard long time coming for whatever reason. We're going to get into the 144 deck here and get some general messages for you guys. That was just your etheric energy, which means that is the etheric portion of your aura, what's going on here spiritually. So if you choose to work through that, awesome. If not, that is on you. Okay. You're in an abusive relationship. Leave now is the card showing up as well. Again, relationship things. So some of you guys are in an abusive relationship here. This person's just no good for you. All right. And I feel like you guys have this like on and off thing going on. Okay. Your energy is too open. Use crown protection oil as well. Came out. Messages for Cancers. Somebody is projecting energies onto you. It seems like this person that you're in an abusive relationship with. We have they sold their soul and oh the devil. Jesus, Cancers. You guys got a dark reading today. Remote viewing to spy. Thank you so much, Vanessa, for the donation. I truly appreciate you. And give me one more. Somebody has no protections because of the decisions that they make. Exactly. Show gratitude for the love and protection that's surrounding you. And remember that you have a powerful aura. You are divine in the flesh. Bottom of the deck. Your children are extremely gifted. Put more effort into their future. Some of you guys, if you are parents, you are being guided to be more present with your children, to make your children a priority here. You know, take them out, take them to, it's summertime. Well, on this side of the world, at least. Well, actually where I'm at, it's winter. That's why it's storming. It's like monsoon season. So yeah. And then put offerings on your ancestor altar here. But, you know, take them to the park here. Take them out to do things. Center of the deck. We have you are safe. Exactly. Know that you are safe. You are protected. The divine is working with you here. Let's go ahead and talk about this abusive relationship that somebody may need to hear about. Tell me about you are in an abusive relationship. Are you going to go for a walk in the rain? Yeah. Are you going to rain the dog? Make sure you take your umbrella. All right, messages, please, for you are in an abusive relationship. Goodness. Messages, please. The moon card. Cancer, this is your own energy. You're not seeing this, is what I'm hearing here. There's an illusion around you. Like, you're not seeing, yeah, the magician and the moon. Wow. There could be like moon magic going on, or just a lot of manipulation, so you're not able to consciously see this. Give me more about this, please. The Four of Wands. This could be somebody that you live with, okay, or you're married to for some of you guys. Somebody that you want to marry, but you really need to defend yourself from this person. You could have had friends or somebody like warn you as well. Okay, this person could party a lot. Hey, dogs, relax. 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 Juliet, relax. Ace of Swords in the reverse and the Ton of Coins in the reverse. Yeah, this is no bueno. Okay. it might seem like a good idea to continue a relationship with this individual here, but again, you're not seeing the divine truth of a situation. That's the reason for like this energy all around you. And again, you're being taught about relationships right now, Cancer. So do be aware. With the 10 of coins in the reverse, it's like this person acts like they're a great family person, but they're not. They're actually a one to like destroy you and take you from your family. Oh, shut the fuck up. Okay, so I'm getting this energy, Cancers, of like, you know how narcissists, like this is what they do. You can literally Google this, okay? Narcissists like to remove you from your friends and tell you that all your friends are toxic and, and then they remove you from your family. All of your family is toxic. And then, they isolate you. This is a thing. They isolate you here so you have no one and then you're too weak to leave. Even when you finally do awaken to this, you're too weak to leave. This is this energy here of you are in an abusive relationship. This person is abusing you and manipulating you so that you isolate yourself and then you'll be too weak to leave them once you do actually awaken to the truth here. This is a dangerous fucking person. This is a very dangerous person. Messages, please, about this person. Messages about this person, please. 5 of Wands and Judgment in the reverse. You're only going to create more and more conflict by staying in this relationship. The Lovers in the reverse here, okay? It's a very toxic situation. The 8 of Coins on top here. And the 7 of Cups. This person puts you in your head. Like, you think about this situation a lot. You think about, like, your options a lot here. And Spirit's telling you, you are in an abusive relationship. It's time to leave. You need to master yourself and leave this behind. Tell me about somebody's projecting energies onto you. Okay, the High Priestess and the reverse. Yeah, and you're not listening to your intuition about it right now. It could be a Pisces, okay, that's projecting the energies here. 7 of Coins. What? Oh, will you go close it? Yeah. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. Yeah, it's okay. This is something where, like, you've been very patient with this person, okay? That with the High Priestess in the reverse, you've been very patient with this person, but you can't listen to your intuition about it. It's like you're already manipulated or distorted into thinking something different. The Chariot card in reverse, exactly. And this person has you completely out of your power. They're the cause of a lot of like delays and reasoning. Knight of Coins in the reverse and the 2 of Cups. This is somebody that you are in a relationship with. Absolutely. This person's projecting energies, projecting unhealed pain and wounding patterns onto you. So this person's hindering you in some type of way. They sold their soul and owe the devil. What does that mean? Okay, we have Taurus energy coming up and 10 of Cups in the reverse. This could be somebody that you have a family with. For some of you guys, these are family members. Okay? 4 of Coins here. You're being guided to hold back. Tell me about your energies to open. Thank you, Spirit. Queen of Swords. Yes. It's like everyone sees things going on around you, but you don't see them for some reason. And again, there's that eagle in the back. Okay, there's that eagle in the back right there. I don't know if you can see it. And it's like it's time to hone in on that eagle energy because everyone can see the abuse happening around you except for you. Will you just take that off? Except for you. Like you're unable to see it, but I feel like telling you, like a lot of people are talking about this, okay, because they know that you won't listen. So I kind of feel like people are betting against you, dude. I don't know. I don't fucking like that. I don't like saying that at all, but I'm just getting it. Remote viewing to spy. What is this about? Ooh, 10 of Wands and the 3 of Wands. You've got a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, okay, who is definitely spying on you right now at this point in time. They are like waiting to see if like all the bad energy they project onto you or send towards you is happening here. So be careful. They're watching you go and struggle through burdens right now. Tell me about show gratitude. Thank you. The Strength card. There you go. Leo energy. Okay, Spirit's telling you to be strong, courageous here. Show gratitude for the love and protection that surrounds you. You might not see it while you're undergoing circumstances, but you know what? Anytime I lose a relationship, a friend, anything, I always show gratitude. I always show gratitude. I don't hate that person. They're nobody to me. You know, at that point in time. When I say nobody, I mean like I'm grateful for the presence that they had in my life while they held a position in my life. However, I'm not going to sit here and like, woe is me because somebody refuses to see something within me. I'm grateful here that my spirit guides came in and protected me from that person, because I was definitely overgiving, overextending, loving that person unconditionally, and they refused to see it through their own distorted perception of the situation. And so that's what I'm getting here. It's like, show gratitude for the love and protection that surrounds you. You may be faced with circumstances that are a bit uncomfortable, but this is all for your highest good. Tell me about your children are extremely gifted, put more effort into their future. Okay, we have the Six of Swords. Some of you guys are needing to spend some quality time with the kids. The Chariot card in the reverse and the Seven of Coins. Really evaluate here, like how much effort or energy that they get. Some of you guys are feeling like very depleted of your own resources with the Chariot card in the reverse. And so it's like you feel like you have nothing that you can give to them. What's on the bottom of the deck? Ten of Cups in the reverse. Yeah. It's something like about an unhappy family. There's something about your kids here that are going to be experiencing like anxiety and depression here because of feeling like you've abandoned them is what I'm getting. Okay. The Ace of Wands, but you can change this energy around. Exactly. Go out, have fun, be adventurer. Yeah, Queen of Cups in the reverse and the Ten of Coins. It's okay if like things aren't exactly where they were meant to be or where they were at first, but you can spend the time, the energy to, you know, go into a different direction here. This is like some hard stuff. And then put gifts on your ancestor altar, please. Your ancestors, Seven of Cups here. Yeah. It's good to like pray and stuff like that, but at the same time, it's time for you to start like getting real about your spirituality, lighting a candle and praying in front of the candle here, mastering your craft, okay, because they can help you through all of this conflict. They can help you through all the coping mechanisms, bad decisions, you know, things of that sort here, but it's up to you to actually call upon them for the help. It's up to you to actually master your own craft. Knight of Coins in the reverse, and right now there's just like nothing, like it's kind of showing here like you haven't been calling on them. So make sure that you start calling on them, okay? There's a lot of delays in your life right now. Energies have become kind of stagnant with the Knight of Coins in the reverse. They're at a standstill. It's a stalemate type of energy. Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords in the reverse, and it's because you're unable to see something clearly. I would pray for discernment right now. If you're wondering if you're like in the abusive relationship here, abuse can look a bunch of different ways. But again, it feels like somebody who's isolating you from everything that you love or once cared about here. So that way they can take advantage of it. You could be dealing with a Scorpio with the Death card here. Okay, Five of Wands, Eight of Coins, Virgo energy. And the Emperor or Aries energy. Okay, it could be a masculine figure, maybe a father figure is doing this to you in some sort of way. A husband, I just heard, okay, or a wife, of course, if you are masculine. And you, yeah, Two of Swords and Three of Cups. I'm telling you, there's this like final notice, and you see like her eyes are close to it. She like refuses to look at it is what I'm getting here. So be careful of that. Like, I feel like if a friend is warning you here that something's like not good for you, or like, hey, I'm concerned about you, your health, any of that here, take that into consideration. I wouldn't jump to the conclusion that somebody's immediately jealous of you. I think that it comes from a genuine place, especially with the Three of Cups in the upright and then the Two of Swords. It's like your friend's kind of around you recognizing things, but then you being like, no, that's not the fucking truth here. I know what's going on, but like maybe you don't. You know what I mean with the Two Swords here. It's like trying to block it out. So just be careful of that, okay? That was it for the general messages. Let's go into finances and career. This is definitely a heavier reading. I'm going to be saging myself after this. In fact, will you get some sage, baby? You're feeling it too? Yeah, dude, my ears are ringing, everything. It's very heavy. For those of you guys going through this, I send you so much love. I send you resilience. I send you the discernment to know right from wrong. I send you compassion for yourself, and hopefully you'll have compassion for others at the same time. I send you reciprocity and to acknowledge when it's happening and when it's needed from you and when you're meant to receive it. Okay, truly, because this is like some tough shit here. You're definitely weathering the storm. But again, the term weathering the storm talks about coming up on top. So things are going to come out on top, but you got to get through the, you know, shadow side of it, all of it first. What's going on here? Okay, finances and career. So we have business contracts coming up first things first. There could be legal documents that you're dealing with at this point in time. Okay, legalities I'm hearing. I feel like things are moving very slowly right now. But in the future here, you're going to be manifesting money, putting in the hard work that's required here and feeling really good. You're improving your money skills as well. Yeah, there's going to be financial relief, but right now it feels very stagnant. Again, the thing is stagnant, all right? You're grateful for everyone in your life and those who have taught you life lessons. I love that. I love that, Infinite. And I know that I am as well. Like, I am truly, truly grateful here. Like, even if things didn't work out the way they thought they were, and, you know, there were relationships I thought that I was going to be in forever, and there was friendships I thought I would have forever. There was jobs I thought that I would be in for a very long time. But I can look back and recognize, you know what I mean, again, like how they served me at that point in time, but they no longer serve me any longer. And I'm grateful that, you know, the divine has given me the strength here to be able to move past that and like move into newer energies. And again, it's like no hate to anything or any circumstance or anyone. I don't have that capability here. So yeah, very, very beautiful energy for you guys. So to be anchoring into that, and you should be proud of yourself for anchoring into that. Okay, so Page of Wands here. There's some sort of opportunities happening here. Some of you guys could be signing a contract, moving into a new place, all right? Of course, Infinite, and thank you for being here and being accountable. Like, God, this type of shit, this type of reading takes a lot of accountability. I know so for a fact, a lot of people are going to click on it and be like, no, fuck that bitch, because they don't want to look at it. They want to hear that, like, somebody's jealous of them and, you know, they want to finger their butthole and stuff like that. They want to hear that people are getting karma, but they don't want to look at their own shadow. And so I literally, you are so powerful, and I send you so much more empowerment for you just sitting here and listening to this. Like, this is, it shows what type of person that you are. Literally, it shows what type of person that you are. And it takes a very strong and powerful soul to be able to sit with their shadow work. And I've done it numerous times. I do it all the time. And it's just, I literally praise you for it. I genuinely do. I praise you. And you're one of the very few, I'll be honest with that. Huh? Yeah. Oh, here we go. Oh, the screen. I opened the screen by accident too. The cool thing about windows out here in Mexico is all of our screens they're like sliding door screens, even on like our windows on the wall, which I think is cool because then you can just like hang out the window, but at the same time, bugs, and I don't like mosquitoes, and it's mosquito season, so ugh. All right, what do we got there? Business contract, please. Thank you. Queen of Wands. All right. So it's definitely time for you to like step into this confidence. You have like this natural talent. You're naturally gifted, but it seems like there's some sort of toxicity around this. If you're dealing with legalities, okay, I feel like you're trying to be really positive about this time right now, but there may be something here coming in that's impacting it. Maybe there's drinking, maybe there's drugs, maybe there's something here. Some of you guys be careful of like drinking and driving. I just got that too. It is retrograde season, and I don't ever condone drinking and driving, but I'm just saying like now more than ever here, be cautious of that. Like you don't want to be in that area. Yeah. Yeah, baby. Give me that butt. Okay. Anyways, sorry guys, I'm a child. I'm like, but every time my girlfriend bends down in front of me and just bloop, straight up there. All right. We have the Emperor and the Lovers card. You could be dealing with a Gemini here, especially when it comes to court cases here. I feel like this person's trying to work with you in some way, or there's like you have a really good lawyer here. There's something about a really good lawyer, okay, as well. I see somebody getting a new job offer, so congratulations there. You be signing a home for your family as well. There could be something about a new home coming in here. That is a lot of positivity. You could be like afraid that this isn't going to work out in your favor, but it is. And Spirit wants you to be optimistic and very confident in regards to this, okay? Things are going to work out in your favor. Go ahead and tell me about the turtle. Thank you. The Tower card. Yeah. Some of you guys are going to be moving here, okay? Definitely during Leo season, you're going to find yourself moving, or there's something about cleaning out. I'm cleaning out my closet one more time, okay? I said I'm sorry, mama. Yeah. So you could be this could be like mentally here, like cleaning out your closet, like the mental clutter as well. For some of you guys, it's cleaning out your house, okay? Decluttering like your house, like spring cleaning is kind of what it feels like. You could be spending money on this. There could be something going on with your home. All right, but you're making steady progress. It's just things are moving slowly here. Yeah, King of Wands. You are taking action. Things are moving slowly, and you will be happy with the results. 10 of Cups here, 4 of Wands. Yeah, somebody here is buying a new house, and this is like taking a long time here. Or like you're restructuring your house in some sort of way as well. Okay, but I do see you like celebrating, maybe even having like some sort of like homecoming party or housewarming party, okay, as well. There's some sort of celebration. You could be planning for a wedding, so congratulations for those of you guys that are getting married. That's awesome. I see you, like, especially if you already have kids, like I see you like planning on having your kids be a part of the wedding and stuff like that. That's really cute. Okay, with the Queen of Coins and the 6 of Cups here, beautiful. I see you finding equal give and take between work and your home life. Literally, the Hermit card. You could be spending a lot more time at home, actually. Spending a lot more time at home with children if you have children. If you don't have kids, this is like sitting with your inner child and doing what your inner child loved to do. Like when I was a kid, I loved drawing. I loved climbing trees. So me sitting with my inner child would look at like me drawing, reading books, climbing trees. Like those are things that I loved to do when I was a kid. And so that's what I see you doing and spending a lot of time doing here, okay, to help like alchemizing any type of energy. I see you making plans though. You're definitely making a lot of plans, and then you're going to start putting these plans into motion, and you're going to start manifesting the outcome that makes you really happy, the Hangman. It's like you find that freedom and that liberation. You're seeing things from higher perspectives, okay? Right now, yeah, financial relief, the Chariot card, and the 7 of Wands. You do need to protect your finances at this point in time right now. But you do have a lot of job security. I hope you know that. Somebody needs to know, like, you are very secure. You are. Ask for help when you need help. Page of Wands. There's new opportunities coming in for you guys. 2 coins. And delegate where it needs to be. You know, 2 coins is like going back and forth here, having a hard time like making a decision. It's also having too much on your plate. So like when you have too much on your plate, make sure that you ask for help. 8 of Swords. Yeah, instead of getting trapped, like you see this lady has like a dog who's like howling, it has a baby crying. She's like literally clawing out the window, like, please let me out of here. So in regards to this, looks like you're learning how to balance out life, career, responsibilities, and everything else here, along with positive things like planning a wedding and all the other things that I already said. Spending more time with the kids. You could be planning a vacation with the kids as well. Your family here, going on a family vacation. Okay, that's fucking random. Somebody here, you like run, you foster animals? You might foster animals in your home. Okay, there's something here about like fostering animals in your home or bringing a lot of animals home. There's something about animals here. Tell me about the animals. What's that popping up for? Yeah, 7 of Coins, and I say, tell me about the animals, and here's a dog, okay? And handmade crafts, okay, so this is like a talent of yours here. Maybe you're working at like a fair or something like that and getting these dogs adopted, these cats, these pets adopted here. There's also a need for more rest, okay, for those of you guys here. When I say more rest, I mean literally like actually sleeping better. You need to get on a sleeping schedule, like a positive routine and regimen here, especially in regards to work. It looks like you guys are very busy. There's a couple tower moments and things that are coming up here that are requiring your attention, but delegate where you can. I do see you guys getting like some sort of like positive reputation. You're gonna feel very self-made. Some of you guys are going to be like giving or receiving some sort of gifts, okay? And it is going to bring money in. Oh, giving or receiving gifts. It's fucking Cancer season. Cancers, happy freaking birthday. Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Cancers. It's still Cancer season, right? No, we're moving into Leo season soon. What's the date today? Yeah, we're still in Cancer season. Yeah, happy birthday, Cancers. I'm so sorry for not acknowledging that here. For whatever reason, I was already in Leo season. Oh, it's yours today, Infinite. Oh my goodness. Happy freaking birthday, girl. Happy birthday. I'm so sorry. I was already in Leo energy for whatever reason. I'll wake up on a freaking Tuesday and think it's Friday though. So don't personalize it here. I have no concept of time ever since moving down to Puerto Vallarta. No concept of time at all. In fact, what time is it? 3:28. I need to actually not rush through this reading, but I do need to kind of work through this reading here because I have somewhere that I need to get ready to go at 4 p.m. It's fight night, so me and a bunch of friends are going out to the bar to watch the fights and hang out because they've been begging me to come out all week and I've been working like a good girl. I am a good girl. It's so good. All right, we have release your ex showing up in regards to your love life. These are old ways of being, thinking, and doing. We have not enough, feeling frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self-sabotage, fear, ego issues, and jealousy showing up. And then we have justice in the reverse. Okay, yeah. So some of you guys could be going through like divorce or, complications like that, separations, considering these things. Tell me the most important messages in regards to Cancer's love life, please. Separation, right off the bat here. Okay. And playfulness in the reverse and codependency. Okay. Forgiving and learning is your overall energy. Taking some time for you. Cancers, you guys are going through some type of separation at this point in time. Whether you're with this person for a long period of time or a short period of time, I just feel like the sauce started growing mold. If that makes sense. The snake. Wow. Okay. So yeah, there's somebody malicious here in this connection. Okay. Not today. And the mask card. Interesting, because if you look at the title you're reading, I literally put those masks in there. I saw them in my mind's eye. Like I literally did. So somebody's very duplicit in these energies. Okay. They haven't been showing their true feelings. They're hiding here. They're gaslighting you. They're manipulating you. I feel like this person has a tendency to like not answer when they don't want to answer. Okay. So this is what's that energy considered here? Come on, hold on. It's been a while since this happened to me, but it's like, it's almost when they block you, like what your ex-girlfriend did to you, babe.
What?
Or she would be like, I'm killing myself, and then fucking block you for 3 days.
Oh yeah, what about it?
What's that called? It's a type of tactic.
Yeah, I don't remember.
It's like a narcissistic tactic.
There's, I think,
There's a particular term for it, but I can't remember it and she can't remember it either, so I do apologize for that. But it's a very narcissistic tactic where basically it's like they almost like block you or they refuse to deal with you because you're just such a fucking problem, Cancer, right? But you're not. Stonewall. Thank you. This person like stonewalls you while they're angry, but again, it's a narcissistic tactic here. This is the toxic relationship that somebody is in or been dealing with, okay? This is the fucking snake here. Negative attention is still attention. It fucking exactly. And this person, like, they want that here. They thrive on it. And I feel like this person does this, again, as a, like, it makes you feel lesser than, so then you're in a weaker position and you'll tolerate more of that bullshit-ass behavior, which is not okay. This person has a lot of codependency, or they want you codependent on them. Tell me about codependency. Tell me about codependency, please. Tell me about, thank you. Date and the reverse. Yeah, they don't want you to look outside of them, okay? They don't. Passion and the reverse here. And top of the deck, the Grim Reaper. Exactly. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. It's time to forgive them here. It's like the passion has died. I'm going to pull a little bit more on this situation for you guys, Cancers. It is your birthday. And for those that need to hear this here, definitely important. Tell me about this person here. Abandonment. Okay, so this is triggering like abandonment wounds. All right, this person like ghosts. Especially it's like there's a lot of energy that's affecting this relationship here. It's like they're affecting you subconsciously, and then they come back and they give you some lip play, and they're like, I miss you, I love you, I'm so sorry here. Okay, I only want you, exclusive coming out. all right, altered view, because it's altering like literally your brain chemicals. You learn to only become attached when you do those good little things, and then you start you're chemically like you become attached to that. It's kind of like a dopamine here. So like if I drink coffee every day, I'm not going to appreciate coffee. It's not going to have the same effect on me every single day because I've overdone it here. So it's like chemically you just start to rely on it. And then when I don't have coffee after drinking 5 cups of coffee a day for 5 days in a row, I'm going to get a headache or something like that. I'm going to have that withdrawal. And so that's what this person's trying to do to you. This person's a master fucking manipulator. Eyes only for you is showing up here. And stress and anxiety. Exactly. It's like they love those highs and those lows, okay, in the situation. And then they love that you punish yourself over it. It makes them feel like they can come in with like this hero complex. All right. It definitely is. Like it's like this hero. Yeah, it's a pattern here. So they can come in with their hero complex and they can save you and sweep you off your feet. And then you're in this position of like, wow, they're so nice. They're so good to me. They're so this, but they're not. They're the abuser. This is Stockholm Syndrome, Cancer. This is Stockholm Syndrome. Literally, you are like romanticizing the abuser. All right, it's time for you to figure this thing out and start feeling good about yourself and walking away from this situation. Literally, it's time for you to be single and go to other places, attend social gatherings, meet other people, you know, make new friends, this type of stuff here. It's time to get out of this because this person's isolating you. And it's like you go through this on and off connection with them. Yeah, we're going to need more sage. The chaser here. This person that you're dealing with wants you to be chased. Seduction, addiction. They want you addicted to them. Like all the cards that I'm getting are just not great cards. Chaser and codependent relationship, fear of abandonment issues, codependent, obsession, possession, controlling, has a block, and restrained. Yeah, this is just not a healthy relationship here. This person is your shadow work, honestly, is what it feels like. And I'm so sorry for anyone going through this. Let go of control issues. Like, stop trying to control this situation. Allow it to unfold naturally. Okay, and then we have release your ex showing up here as well, which is the time has come to clear your energy. All right, some of you guys may be breaking off like an engagement. Some of you guys may be, you know, just like leaving a relationship here. It's gonna be really hard though, because I feel like both of you guys are kind of addicted to the highs and lows. I'm not gonna lie, it's just kind of what I'm picking up here. But it's something that spirit is definitely trying to bring to your attention to let you know that it's just not going to get better. Also, the smoke that I'm burning here is sage, so don't think anything's on fire or anything else. This person disempowers you, though. They are definitely a master manipulator, heartbroken. I know it's hard to hear all of this for whoever is needing this here. It's going to feel sad. You might feel a little bit lost at first, okay? Grieve this, mourn this, and transmute it here. Let it go. You deserve so much better, Cancer. You do. The snake. It's the same freaking cards, no matter how many times I shuffle it out. So this has been pretty tough reading, Cancers. I do hope that your birthday season has been nothing but abundant, though. But now birthday season is turning into retrograde season. Imagine how many Leos are going to fucking feel. They're being highlighted by Venus. All right, how much do they there's going to be a lot of egotism here coming out. All right, if you got a Leo in your chart here, you will be doing shadow work on your ego. That is just guaranteed here. All right, everyone is going to be doing it, but obviously it's going to be highlighted on the fixed signs, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. All right, you have your Venus in Leo. Oh, goodness. Yeah, it's going to be a little bit rough here, but also it could be really positive if you've already done a bunch of your shadow work, which obviously Infinite, we know that you have been. You're here throughout the entire reading, which is not the most positive reading. So, all right, what do we have here to close this out? And just be careful of ego and self-serving tendencies, okay, during this transit. Make sure that you are considerate of others, you're holding space for others, you are truly and unconditionally loving others and not just like being like, I am the most important being and the whole world revolves around me, because otherwise that's going to bring up a lot of bullshit for you guys during this transit, you know? It's hard, but it's so worth it. Absolutely is. Bless you, my love. All right, let's see what we got, and I close out this reading. and get ready to go out into the storm and socialize, I guess. Dear you, now is one of those times that you're being asked to add some distance. Take a step back and observe. Don't worry about how long it'll take for you to regroup. Just know it's temporary and actually an opportunity for you to breathe, slow down, and look at your situations. Decisions for the highest good are made when you have clarity, which comes from being open to information from both the intellect and the intuition. When you step into the role of the observer, it's as if you turn on a switch that allows your soul to be an essential part of the information gathering and decision-making process. And this way you can approach things from a more neutral and non-judgmental place. We know that you'll make the right choice. Trust us when we say now is not the time for you to get too close to the fray. Step back and you'll be glad that you did. Love you. So Spirit's saying, take a step back, observe, go within here, find that balance, alchemize, transmute, release, and then your new beginning will come in. Cancers, this is what I've got for you guys. If you stayed from the top to the end here, I just want you to know that I appreciate people like you. I appreciate people like you that listen, that take accountability, that actually do the shadow work. You're who matters. All right? All those people that click off because they're like, I don't want to hear about shadow work. It's not telling me if Brandon's obsessed with me. You're who matters. You are important. Your mission is important. And that's why your journey is so hard. Thank you for taking a look at yourself. Thank you for listening to the hard to hear messages. I love you guys. Happy fucking birthday. And I'll see you next time.